Clear out the room, I'm coming through, they wanna see what I'm about. Yeah, I got skills, do it for the thrill, I'm on a paper route. Extra, read about it, I'm today's trending topic.
So to start this neck taper, we are going to create our bald line slightly below the bottom of the ear. And that was with our trimmer, and now we're gonna follow it up with our shaver just to get it a little closer to the skin. And now we're gonna follow that step up with our lever all the way open on our clipper, and we're gonna go up about a thumb's width here. I would say just under a full inch, and we're gonna continue with that same shape that I started the taper with, which is just straight across. And you'll see me just continue to go over it a couple times to make sure that it's truly a clipper all the way open. You want to make sure that you're combing and brushing as you do so. And now to get rid of that line in between the bald and the open, I'm going to come in close and then gradually open my lever as I just showed you. So I'm coming in close here, and then I open my lever just slightly until we get that line all the way blended out. And as we work at that line, you can see it starting to come out. And the goal is that by the time you get to the top of that guideline, that your clipper is all the way open. So you want to make sure that you're not going all the way to the top of that line with the clipper closed. And now to follow that step up, we're going to come in with our one guard all the way open. And we're just going to go a little higher here, still going up about a thumb's width. Just staying real consistent here, you know, following the process that we have set in place. And to start getting rid of that line in between the one guard open and the clipper open, I'm going to come in with my half guard lever all the way open. And we're going to start off by just attacking that line. And then if the lever all the way open isn't doing the job, we'll go ahead and gradually close that lever. And the reason I always start open when setting in my guidelines and taking them out is because you can always take hair off, but you can't put it back on. So it's kind of like my safety net. So I always start open and then gradually close that lever. And then if the lever closed doesn't do the job, you just take that guard off and do whatever step was under that. But as you can see, this line is starting to get blended out very nicely. Going to the other side, doing the same exact thing. And now right above that, we're going to come in with our two guard lever all the way open. And with this guard, you don't want to necessarily make a guideline. We're trying our best to blend into the length that he has there on the sides. So I'm coming off the shape of his head here, flaring out at the top. And we're just continuing to do that all across the, the nape area. And you can see how there's not really, a distinct line. There is some weight there, but the goal is to, blend into that length as best as we can. And now right under that two guard open, we're going to come in with our 1.5 all the way open. And we're trying to blend into that two guard open as seamlessly as we can. So I'm starting open with this 1.5, but then you'll see me gradually go ahead and close that lever until that line, is as blended out as we can get it. So right there, I went ahead and closed the lever. And you can really see how it's starting to lighten up as we go over it. But this 1.5 isn't really doing the job, so we are going to go ahead and follow this up with our one guard all the way open. So we came back to that one guard. And right here, I'm not really using the full blade. I'm using more of the corner of it. And I'm just attacking that, that faint line that was left behind. So I'm starting open, and if open isn't doing the job, like I said, I'll go ahead and close that lever. And as we continue to detail that line, you can see how it's starting to come together very nicely. And now to really bring everything together and get that blend from the taper into the length on the sides, as seamless as we possibly can. I'm coming in with my thinning shears. So I'm coming in with my comb and I'm flaring out as I move up, and then any hair sticking out of the comb, I'll go ahead and attack with my thinning shears. And you can see how it really softens everything up. And now to get into the nape area lineup, I always like to start at the top of the ear. And what this allows me to do is prevent myself from taking this area up too high. So I'm going to go ahead and establish my top line, getting that nice shape. And now you're going to see me go to the bottom, and then I'm going to connect those 2 points in the middle. And that's how I'm going to get that nice natural line in the nape area that is still crisp and sharp. And then right here, I'm just doing some trim over comb because I saw some weight there behind the ear and at the top of the taper. And I'm continually brushing the hair down, which is how he's going to wear his hair, because I want to make sure that I'm getting all those stragglers that would hang over the line. And now I'm going to go ahead to the other side and do the same thing. So I'm starting at the top of the ear. Now I'm going to go to the bottom and connect those 2 points in the middle. And when putting the line on that taper, it really brings out all the little details. It shows any imperfections that you may need to go back and detail. Doing some trimmer over comb once again. And this taper is really coming together. And I'm going to use my thinning shears here because there's still some weight behind the ear. And now to really take this line to the next level in the nape area, this is a detail that a lot of barbers overlook. I'm going to hit that with the razor, get rid of all those stubbles, and you can see how it really makes that line pop. But fam, those are the steps that I take to achieve a clean neck taper. If this helped you in any way, shape, or form, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and give me a follow on Instagram at DreClipperHands. But again, thank you for watching. I will catch y'all next time.